morning guys, and welcome to day 7 where we continue to ride to the roof of India. So on day 7 it's ride to Daksum. This is the longest route so far, 230 kilometers, and we're going to be riding at an altitude of 12,467 feet. So we've got the bikes all parked up over there. The mechanics go to work and just check them over, make sure they're okay, for this is the longest ride so far. The tents were interesting last night, slept very well. I think once you've been on such a long ride you're just absolutely exhausted. We're kind of at about 12,000 feet as well. Today's going to be a good one, should be an exciting one. We're doing what they call the cliffhanger. It's one of the most dangerous roads in the world. Right guys, so we're just getting set off. We're already in a bit of a mud bath. The locals were saying they had some heavy rain in parts of where we are heading. Here we go, a little bit of the sinky mud challenge. We've kind of got a tough 40% off-road section. We've got to go down the bit we came up yesterday, and that was just big loose rocks. Everybody said they had a nightmare, including myself on that bit. We've just got to get through that safely, to be honest, because if you go down there it's hard. So we've got 230 kilometers to do today. Some of it's going to be tarmac, some of it's going to be off-road, and we're going into the Jammu Kashmir region. We're going to do a bit called the cliffhanger. It looks kind of exciting, and it's just a ledge that you get to ride round, and it's very short, very tight. I don't think you can get cars around there. So we've also got some checkpoints to go through, some security checkpoints. This is where we get all our documents out. So I think people are going to change. The culture's changing. It's all Islamic. So we've gone through the Buddhist religion to the Islam religion. Today is Friday, which is prayer day for them, and so when we get to the hotel, if we want things like to have a drink, some alcohol, then you know, we have to get their permission. Friday could be a dry day, we'll find out later. So yeah, this is the bit yesterday. It doesn't look that bad on camera, but it's a lot of rock, so it's a first gear job. The problem with this little bit, it's not been compacted down. Just got to take it steady. I mean, we've had quite a lot of repairs on the bike, so you know, the support trucks can only carry so much. Last night there was clutches being changed. I mean, the good thing about these bikes is the seat height is pretty low, so you can duck paddle your way through. Alright, just want to make sure everybody else gets through okay. Well done, Tim. Yeah, everybody seems to be coming through okay. Excellent. Good work, guys. Right. So the one thing I forgot to do this morning, which is one of the most important, is clean the drop down visor. So already, let's keep it white with the glove. Yeah, it was a bit different camping last night. There was me and my buddy Phil were in the tent, and we've got all our luggage in the tent as well in between. Yeah, let's just say it was a little bit tight, and things like the showers and the toilets are just basically a hole in the ground, and the shower, well, it wasn't really a shower, it was just a pipe that was feeding off the running water up the hills, and that was it. So that was pretty much the basic accommodation, but it was great. We sat there, you have a few beers, light the bonfire. Here's the guys, look, like bashing them rocks down. It's just a 24/7 job, that one. I'd got my hoodie and my winter coat on because the temperature drops massively. It just, as soon as that sun's gone over the mountain, woof, you know. But you're surrounded by these kind of glaciers, but it's beautiful. The stars come out, the sky's really clear, and then you wake up in the morning and you know, you're just surrounded 360 degrees of mountain views again. It's just so picturesque. The tribal people in this area are absolutely fantastic, you know, which they have been throughout this whole journey so far. People are just so helpful and so pleased to see you, and they come and have a chat, and they're generally interested in you. Food wise, a lot of the breakfasts have been like scrambled egg, toast and curry if you want it, but I've lost track on how many curries I've had, because I've done a couple of Indian breakfasts and I've done some Indian lunches, and obviously Indian food in the evening, so I've kind of been having like 3 curries a day. But the food has been absolutely amazing, and last night's food was brilliant as well. At the start of the day, when you think, oh, 230 kilometers, it's not that bad, but when you can see the speeds we're doing now, I'm doing about 15 mile an hour, 20 kilometers an hour, you know, just rolling down the hill. And you know, we'll perhaps go a little bit quicker when we get onto the open bits, but it does take a long day. We've done 10 hours on the bike some days, but that's part of the fun, you know. This is an extreme motorcycle adventure. This dog here, look. The dog back there, it's the first one I've seen that attacks the bikes. We've just made our way down that 20-kilometer trail from the campsite that we was at, and we're back on the main road, and then we're off to Jamal and Kashmir. Whoa, we're airborne. You don't have to go that far, and the weather's so different. So they were saying they've had landslides and stuff, so hopefully the roads will be cleared, or we can get the bikes through. So yeah, a lot of sand on these downhill trails. All the horses are out having a little feed. Over the bridge. Whoa. Big rocks, hairpin turns and sand. I'm shattered. There's a couple of horses. Out my way, horse. Whoa, this is getting tougher. We've just managed to catch up, me and my buddy Phil catch up with the team leader. Not sure what's going to happen here. See, that's blocked off there. I think the bottom where this truck's backing in, that was a road before. Come on, little Enfield. Yeah. Right. This probably means it's gonna put a lot longer on our day. Oh, we got some muddy trails now. Whoa! We're slipping all over the place. Come on. Yeah. So I'm wondering whether, because that bottom road was shut, that was going to be the cliffhanger or not. So I'm going to find out. You know, one of the things with one of the things with these trips, especially this one, you know, he's always adamantly said that you've got to be prepared to turn back, even if you've done a 10-hour ride. Imagine doing these roads in the dark. Whoa, nearly come off. Nearly come off. Oh, oh! What's happened? What's happened to Luminous Phil? Mate, what happened?
I was just having a look at these daisies.
Oh, the daisies. Yeah, they're nice, ain't they, this time of the year? Oh, we've got to watch him.
Look at the daisies.
Yeah. That's what you get for being overconfident. He thinks he's at the Dakar Rally. So this is the road we're just about to go down. You can see in the distance how it just sweeps all the way down this mountainside. How cool is that? Right, that bit of road I've just showed you would help if I turn the key. We're going to take you down that. Oh, if we get the bike started. When you look at it from the top of the mountain, it doesn't look that that bad. Whoa. But it's actually quite big when you get on it. Horses all over the place. We'll let Luminous Phil take the lead. We come round the corner that quick. This barrier was down, so obviously another security checkpoint. He's just going to let us through. Thank you. There you go, that's kind of what you want, isn't it? It's just a right pain in the arse if you've got to get off your bike, get them documents out. Right, so you know what it is. It's chai time. So some of the drinks you get in India as well, like these soft drinks, they're like the sort of thing you used to get in the 80s. They're just absolutely loaded with sugar. There's probably 60 grams of sugar just in this one drink alone. So I just want to show you this Scorpion EXO ADF 9000 Adventure Touring helmet. This helmet's been absolutely brilliant so far. What it does come with, which works brilliant for me, is a GoPro mount. You can swap the chin piece out, you pop this plastic thing on here, and then you can attach your GoPro to it. You can see the amount of dust, because I'm riding around kind of with the visor down, and the dust is just getting in anywhere. So at some point I'm gonna have to take this apart and just clean it all out, maybe put the airline in there. But you can see the amount of dust that's going in. But super impressed with that helmet, it's working really well. So yeah, it's always nice to have a little stop and get off the bike. So basically the boss man was telling us we can't do the cliffhanger because there's been landslides, that section's been shut down, and like I said, things can change by the day. When we had something to eat back there, I was just having a little refreshment. There's a huge explosion, so somewhere down here they're obviously blowing the boulders up or clearing the road. Alex was just saying to us last year that there was a sniper that took out one of their security because in Kashmir they've been a bit of unrest. So we get past this oh, we're down, we are down. We are down. Oh, seven. Cheers. Yeah, good. So, I've had my first off. It's a bit of a pathetic crash out, to be honest. It's this car that kind of got in my way. It's like, you either pick one side or go to it. We've got a problem now. All the bikes were stopped just around the corner. I thought I'd have to spend ages catching them up. And let's just turn the ignition off. Let's go check this out. Looks like we've got a collapsed bridge. The power of that water coming down. The size of some of these rocks. Oh yeah. Well, it looks like we can still go over. So you can probably see the digger up there. That's just pulling the boulders off. We've got all these donkeys that are getting a bit agitated. One of them kind of like took a little bite out of the other one. So obviously the bridge has collapsed there, and the road goes up to where you see that truck there, and then there seems to be nothing beyond that. So I'm not quite sure how we're going to get through. See him pushing that away. See that big piece there? He's trying to knock it out. There it goes. Whoa. Okay, so you can see the digger's just moved down to the lower bit. We've been here nearly 2 hours now waiting for him to clear this bit of road. Right, so that's the road cleared. I mean, it took probably about 2 hours, I think. But we are off. This is going to be quite tough because this has literally just been dug up, so not getting much traction. Gonna get round on the outside bit. Come on. Yes! We are up. You know, there's no guarantees it won't happen again, but oh, if we'd only been stuck on this side, there's a little shop there, look. Right, so we've just got to another checkpoint. So the reason for these checkpoints is they just want to see who's coming in and out of the area, because they've had a bit of conflict in Kashmir. So guys are kind of heavily armed with automatic assault rifles. So yeah, I don't think I should be actually filming, but they were very friendly. They asked us a few questions, got us to take our helmets off, and there's like a bit of a survey in the way they were videoing it. It's quite bizarre, really, and so I think there will be another check post. Well, they've just let us through. Right, so we've just hit a bit more traffic. We've just been filtering around these cliff edges, but it's so tight. Right, yeah, I can see the problem here. Look, you got the bus. Bear in mind, we're supposed to be on the left, but the bus can't get through on the left because of this overhang on the cliff. Yeah, I think they've all got these kind of ribbons on the car because it's celebration day. I'm through! So multiple security checks later, the ride to Daksum was one of the longest. 11.5 hours of riding dirt, dust and off-road, navigating through busy, congested towns and villages. This ride became a race against time. Not only we're losing visibility, but we're also losing the daylight. And the last thing you want to be doing is riding these mountain roads at night. So this wasn't just a long day, it was a challenging day and one of the most rewarding days. So we're checking in the Paradise Hotel, gonna get a shower, a beer and a bit of food. So I hope you liked the video guys. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Give us a like and we'll see you in the next one. It's absolutely carnage around here. We've got some of our guys trapped. It's every man for himself. Do not get road rage with him. You will not win. For safety, he's got his mask on. Oh, we could die here. We're going right, we're going right. This is absolute nuts. So the bit of road we're on at the minute, it's an actual runway.